taught you in the previous class the importance of the constitution, why we need a constitution, and also I told why the constitution is very important for us. So to run our nation in a smooth way, a constitution is necessary, and in the introduction part I give you a number of examples giving what are the rules and regulations of our institution and why it is so important. I already told you. And followed by that, how the Constitution Assembly was formed and who are the members who were asked to frame the Constitution. Everything I have already told you. So continued with that, I will say, and why it is lengthy Constitution. So when the Constitution was prepared, so how many articles and the schedules and the chapters I will tell you now, and let me continue with the previous lesson what I taught. And now our constitution and the preamble. So this is the article when the constitution was prepared. Ours is a written constitution. So we had a 399 articles. Present we have 50, and we had a 8 schedule. But now we have a 12. We have 22 chapters. Present we have 25 chapters. Okay. So I told ours is only a written constitution. Why it is ours is a lengthy constitution in the sense, so ours is a secular country. We are not giving any importance for the particular religion or caste or color or creed, and the government is not particularly run by any religion over here. I said the secular country, we have different group of people, community, religion, and spoken different languages and so on. So according to the needs of the people, according to the place, and it varies according to that, the constitution is prepared. That is what ours is the lengthiest constitution in the world itself. Okay. So I already said in the previous class, once the constitution is prepared, it's prepared forever and no one can change, we can have it. And then I already told you why the constitution is not flexible and rigid. It is not too flexible and it is not also too rigid. According to our Nehru, he felt that it should not be too rigid or it should not be too flexible. So according to that only, they want to bring, that means the difference between the boundaries or having the new state. So the different methods with the rigid, very rigid, simple majority I already explained in the previous classes. And also our constitution is relies on 3 organs of our constitution. That is legislative, it is law-making body, executive function, council of ministers, judiciary, it is independent. So it doesn't involve any of the politician. No, when they come to the position or to the place, so they forget whether they are having a blood relations or any friends, no political involvement. So independently it can give is verdict. That is justification. Children, once again, before I could continue today's chapter, I would like to remind you, most of you are getting doubt whether it is for ICSE or state. There is no ICSE and state groups were made. It is for complete 9th standard. It is related to state and ICSE. That is what we are taking. And ICSE students, the first chapter, if you open the textbook, you will find our constitution and the preamble, whereas the state also will have the first chapter about the constitution, if at all you go through your textbook. So once again, don't have any doubts and do the homework, keep and when you come back to school, sure we will check thoroughly. If not, you will not get marks in your unit test. So be sure that to work hard. Okay. Followed by this, I already said the importance of that according to needs of the people. Our constitution is extended and the needs of the people was added. That's what ours is in the constitution. So let me come to the preamble. So what is preamble? It is more than a resolution. Dedication. More than a dedication, and whatever is given by the constitution, it is our duty to accept. It's more than the resolution I said. And dedication, when you will dedicate yourself, when you are doing something or work is assigned, how faithfully you do, how sincere you are. So that concerns your dedication and meditate upon whatever is given by the constitution. And I have said also that, so it is not, the constitution derives its authority. So from there its power comes, that is from the constitution itself. The second, it is also said by the constitution also seeks the goal to achieve through the constitution. And it is we the people of our country accept, enact and give ourselves to the constitution. So unless and until you feel proud that you are an Indian and you are ready to sacrifice yourself for the country, and when you enjoy all the things that is given by the constitution, by the fundamental rights or the directive principle of the state policy, and you have the right even to fulfill your duties. That is what I told, feel proud, and to once you are enjoying what is given by the constitution, it is your duty also to give yourself for the nation. So that is how the preamble works. So it has its own objectives, that is the sovereign, then socialist, secular, democratic and republic. Sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic and republic. So the objectives of the constitution, objectives of the constitution. What is sovereign? Sovereign is independent. There is no any other nation will be involved where the decision is taken, or if already we have experienced that British have been ruling our country, we were under their concern, and after independence we were completely become a republic, so no foreign involvements are there. Though we are the members of the Commonwealth like NAM and UN organization, that doesn't disturb us in any way. So we take complete part in all these UN organization. Beginning we find 18 agencies are there, and now present we only focus on the few agencies which is very important and necessary for the world like WHO, UNICEF and UNESCO and UNDP. So there's a few organization only works with it for the upliftment of the people and the development in all round. But otherwise we are part and partial of it. Complete cooperation we give for the UN organization, and with that we are also part of it. So anyway, here I told you the sovereign, so it doesn't disturb anywhere or independent. We need not feel sad or find difficult if at all we are the member of the UN organization or not, our independence will be completely disturbed. No, it is not. That is what we are, independent country, and we have all right to take part, and it will not disturb anyone. Socialist. Here when I say about the socialist, how every Indian citizens of our country will be justified, how important it is given, in what way they give important to all the group of people, whether you are a rich or a poor or backward class like SC and ST and other groups of people. So here no difference, so everyone will get equal important, everyone will be recognized, and the job opportunity also will be given. That is what it is considered to be a socialist. All group of people are in our country, I told you, so because of that, every people of our country will get the opportunity of working in the government and they will be recognized. Secular. Our country is a secular country, and we are different group of people, different religion, different caste, color, creed, so we don't show any difference. Example, our country is not having a particular religion ruling our country. So we have different parties but not the religion. If we compare with other nations, compare that some of the nations are only particularly given importance for the Christianity, Muslims and different religions which they practice, whereas our country is given opportunity to every person. They can practice their own religion, they can worship their own God, they can even preach, but if you are happy to listen, you can listen, otherwise you are not supposed to criticize. That is what the secular country means. Democratic. Here you will get the opportunity adult franchise. When you are reaching to the age of 18, you are given the opportunity of choosing your own candidate. In the general election, we choose our own candidates and they will stand by us and they will work on behalf of us, and they can recommend to the state government or the central government, and they can fulfill the needs of the people. So we have a right, when we choose our own candidates, we have the right to question them, whatever the promise that they made, to uplift the areas from where we are choosing the candidates, and according to us they have to work. That is what the democratic and is for of the people. So they should work for us when we choose them, having lot of confidence that they will do better for us. And republic. So here once again our country is once again not involved. We are completely independent. It is not like other countries like USA. The president is elected directly by the people, but in our country president is elected indirectly, and they have the presidential form of government. We have a parliamentary system of government. Our government is run by the Prime Minister with the Council of Ministers, and they hold complete responsibility and they are also answerable to us. So when you come in the next class, I will explain to you how they hold the Council of Ministers. Council of Ministers hold the responsibility, that is individual and the collective responsibility, and how they are answerable to us. So whenever they are not satisfying us, when they are not going according to what the promise they made, and we have right to question them, and even the ministers, when they lapse of the work and they are not sincere to the work, so they can be questioned and they have to work according to us. So coming to the ideals of the constitution, I would like to explain in the next class, because once again it will come justice, liberty and the freedom. So everything will once again it will be repeated, but still you need to understand in a better manner. So I will stop here. So try to go through the textbook, find answers and write it and let me, that is I want only the reference context, not the section reviews. Write the reference context. Each context will have three questions. Write clearly, and if you don't understand, you are always welcome to get a suggestion from me. Thank you.